Just get it shared, so here we go. And just here we are. Post it, and okay, so we are now playing as main protagonist, and we have just hunted a bear, taught someone how to hunt, and are going to head back to the village. I really should have put on my glasses for this, but okay.
Agua gets honey, ge. Was get nyagante. Nyawa.
I'm the Jahtandi ona. I was zero naja ge hodi ni guhrayanda ne. Dinojera ya ezo de etiena.
Nexiato deot.
Oh niot.
Rat dukhawa hageri hunya.
Hey, if it works. Through the longhouse. Oh, weed in here. Feeling we gonna get a bit more than we bargained for here.
Agaderian dare dizari hoye was onojera dia garha gunchedeweta. Onojera dia deatia jaranire ne oya ganyoke haga ziwaderio. Uma wasundade dans a deri hua seraguase. Yohunjanorunge yungwadena dayan danune amha arjungwaderi wayani ne ayetia se tanisege unjunhunza.
Arahaja zitogane gando ayetiri hune yukiswas saha odisas tasirayanda ne.
Yungwadora zene to Yungwayato darhe un zinogayera ne deetiswa neda. Danu ne dogato no de wayere yot deru ayungwajonha se.
Onujera zitoni yori hawana ne aidawada den hodu.
Okay.
Ona hoda tiga.
Kani hoha.
Yane?
Okay then.
Greetings, Guardian.
Are you a spirit?
You may think of me as such.
Where am I?
You are where you were before. If you mean to ask what it is you now see, It is known as the Nexus. From here, probabilities are calculated so that the proper path may be chosen.
What path?
Yours.
Okay. Something must have been put in the fire there.
Follow me.
What have you done to me?
Selected a form familiar to your culture. It is designed to ease navigation. We have waited millennia for your arrival. You, who will bring to him the last piece, that he may open the door.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. I sense my words cause pain. But such was not my intention. You are important, child. In more ways than you will ever know. As we speak, forces gather in secret, preparing to seize control of the land. If they succeed, the sanctuary will be breached.
Yep. These stupid pitch controls are inverted.
Yours is a special lineage. Past, present, future. Many are connected to you. Many who have changed the world, who will change the world. So too shall you. I have called you here that you might know your duty. You must protect the sanctuary from those who would undo our work.
What sanctuary? What work?
Maintaining your current course will result in a negative outcome. Premature access will destabilize the region. Your village and its people will be destroyed.
We are tripping, and I don't think we're coming down anytime soon.
What am I to do?
You will learn of a man who will provide additional training. Seek this symbol. No doubt you have many questions. Time will see them answered. For now, you must follow, leading later.
Okay, looks like we're coming down. That was one heck of a ride. Oh yeah, that must have been one heck of a bender.
Radun hage dun gatnue ni satka tun tiga gari wayarunitstun.
Adun hets wagena duni. Wa garo di rungwe daya jadatka. Agena dun hase onio di akande. Dan tune tiga runungwe. Izi na gahanda di tunas. Gariwe siwa gaderiandere. Tanu ize gi oni. Arahajo ziza detni go rizu ne dosa seri wayena.
Yungar haratstune ayedewa dun hunjanuna. Nexti da sheri de nise. De ot danu haje hunjage danu ya town do ayun guada se tung hage.
Always is.
Ya ka atagits ko dage dano agader harda dene ay de wa wanda ne.
Wa gunya do dari sigi owadu era osete.
Ohnu jera di desaderi huadenyani.
Aze gonya tak gweni daguri huadeni. Ya hasa giga. Ase chandi jina hoda ze sakstit kada kunegas. Tonu e dagatka tone gari huayerde nitsto. Ne egi garun gwera hawi o yashnena zinio zizat nista hawa shagoshnena.
Yama.
Serdia sadoga nekti gets hani sudzi ezos are harde. Was sezakane gari huayronitstu satahatsari.
Okie dokie. Alright.
Leaving home was harder than I thought. I expected the journey would fill me with a sort of pride, a sense of accomplishment. But whatever it was that carried me away from home soon fled, replaced by questions, and no small amount of doubt. Had I been too hasty? Had I made a mistake? The others in the village, they thought this was something I wanted, something I chose to do. But it never felt that way to me. No. It was not a choice. It was an obligation. Because if not me, then who?
Ow. Ow. Skin this. That's what I was trying to do earlier, but you wouldn't let me, game. Just follow the natural flow of the scenery. Go where the parkour leads me. Parkour has led me to a road. And onward we go. Ow. That one was on me. You won't You're supposed to have at least a little purse on you. Oh, yeah, this isn't just to die. Yep, my bad. Okay. Glitch? Okay. I have no quarrel with you at the moment. Let's see. Well, all I can say is, if it works, it works. And there's no morality system in this game, so... onward we run. Skip through that. Okay. Now we find our way up this side. Aha! That is an elk. Hey, a road.
Get out of the way!
After him!
What is going on there? I'll accept. Speed. Shortest distance and all that. Oh, okay. Ninja roll. Oh, hello. I think I might have found an up. Okay. Huh. Or I'm completely wrong on them being accessible for getting to the
Hello.
treetops.
Hello. You must be one of them native fellas, from the, what's it called? Iroquois tribe. Aye. You from that?
Course not,
no.
Terry. Iroquois ain't a tribe.
Is so.
Is not. The Iroquois is a confederation.
And also French. This character happens to be Mohawk. Even though he doesn't carry he doesn't wear a mohawk. Onward we go. Up here. Here we go. The boorish man. And a young man of very little patience.
What?
I was told you could train me.
No. Go away.
I'm not leaving!
Hello and welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Take shelter in the stables. That can be done.
I need a place to camp. This should do.
a night in the stables because of survival rules.
There must be another way in.
There always is. You just have to know where to look.
Please, all I ask is a moment of your time.
I apologize if I've been unclear or otherwise confused you with my words. It was never my intention to mislead, so let me try to clarify. Get the hell off my land.
Ah, the surly old mentor trope.
I'm coming up!
Just hear me out. What are you so afraid of?
Afraid? You think I'm afraid of anything? Least of all a self-important little scab like you? Or you might dream of being a hero, of riding to rescues, of saving the world. But stay this course, and the only thing you're gonna be is dead.
That is a smart assessment.
The world's moved on, boy. Best you do too.
I will not leave, do you hear me? I'm never leaving. Just wait, old man.
Alright, time to shelter up again. And as always, fastest
I will
way
not be defeated so easily.
anywhere here is through rooftops.
These are square toes. This'll be easy.
That's what you said last time, and I wound up with a dead horse and a dark eye.
Who are you?
No one you need concern yourself with, little britches.
Best cut for something bad happens.
No.
Can't say we didn't warn ya. Boys, brothers!
Do you quick.
Ha! Look at the sun, it's dawn!
Why are you here? What do you want?
Best ask the boss man.
Oh, he's a big fella, ain't he?
You working for the old man, then? That it? Maybe this'll get you talking. Oh.
That was the most underenthused oh I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Clean this up. Then I suppose we should talk.
Alrighty, yeah, that's probably a good idea at this point.
Sorry.
Not your fault. This whole place is ready to come down. Goddamn miracle it hasn't already. Anyway, who are you?
My name is Radohangado.
Right. Well, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Now, tell me why you're here.
I was told to seek this symbol.
Do you even know what that symbol represents? Or what it is you're asking for?
No.
And yet, here you are.
The spirit said that
These spirits of yours have been harassing the assassins for centuries. Ever since Ezio uncorked the bottle. But you don't even know what an assassin is, do you? Well, best settled in then. I've got a story to tell, and it's gonna take a while to get it all out.
Alright, time for training.
And so, this is why the Assassins have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of the Templars. Because if they succeed, your spirit's visions will become reality.
Alright.
Then I will stop them.
Oh, I have no doubt you'll try. Come on. I've something to show you. It wasn't a joke when I said this place was coming apart.
Why don't you repair it?
What's the point? Besides, I don't have materials for the job.
So buy them.
Ain't always that easy.
Look at me. You think I can just march into some store, purse full of pounds, and go shopping?
Yes. Why not?
You're so naive.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
This way.
Hidden passages. I love them. Best ones, though, are in less obvious places.
I don't think you can just come in here, throw those on, and call yourself an assassin.
I did not. I would never presume...
That's all right. I know they've a certain allure. Very well. I'll train you. Then we'll know if you've the right to wear those robes.
Thank you.
Name's Achilles.
A mighty name.
Come on, then. We've work to do.
You are a speck of dust, a nothing. You and all your kind, living in the dirt like animals, oblivious to the true ways of the world.
What do the Templars want?
What they've always wanted. Control. They see an opportunity in the colonies. A chance for new beginnings, unfettered by the chaos of the past. This is why they backed the British. Here they have a chance to illustrate the merits of their beliefs. A people in service to the principles of order and structure.
I have seen what is to come if they succeed. They have to die, don't they? All of them. Even my father.
Especially your father. He's the one holding the whole thing together.
Yep. That's always lovely. We got a Skywalker Vader incident on our hands right now.
So I trained. In running, in climbing, in fighting, in falling. And for every lesson that concerned the body, there were two that concerned the mind. Language, philosophy, logic, the arts. Achilles taught most often of the Assassins and Templars, their structures, origins, and purpose. Centuries of history condensed into a few short days. I told him of the men who had burned my village, of Charles Lee, and my promise to him. Achilles explained that Lee and his followers were Templars, and that they were led by none other than my own father. If I was to serve the Order, these men would become my targets. So I worked harder, learned faster, but for all my progress, it was clear that I still had much to learn. My training had only just begun.
And still a long way to go.
Good evening.
Let's head to take care of Achilles' errand.
Good morning.
To you as well. You taking a trip?
I've decided to do something about the house, and you're going to help me. Get it?
Alrighty. Where to?
Don't stare.
Sorry.
Come on.
I mean, hey, they're beautiful, but...
This place is incredible. The people, the sounds and smells. I could walk these streets for days and know not even half its wonders.
I thought the same as you upon a time. These days, I much prefer the quiet of the countryside.
But there is so much life here. So many opportunities.
For a few, my boy. For a few. There's a store close to here. You're to buy the items on this list. Tell them where the carriage is, and they'll see that it's loaded. Understood?
Yes.
Good. You're also going to need a new name. Your skin is fair enough that you might pass for one with Spanish or Italian blood. Better to be thought a Spaniard than a native. And both are better still than I.
That is not true.
What's true and what is aren't always the same.
What would you call me then?
Kana. Yes, that will be your name. All right then, off you go.
Onward we go. And hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. Sprint. I can Shortcut up and over. Aha.
I grow tired of this. It seems each day a new tax is levied, a new rule enforced, all without our... Chancellor Townsend must have thought himself so clever when he paid these thefts and made them law, but the Constitution says we've a right to refuse, that there will be no taxation without representation.
Oh yeah, Boston Massacre is coming up pretty soon here. Powder keg that I would definitely argue kicked off much of the American Revolution.
You lost?
I need the items on this list.
Will you be paying with coin or trade?
With coin.
Some of these things I have, some I don't. Lumber's hard to come by since my supplier up and vanished. I have the tools and pitch, though. Nails, too. So, where do you want this delivered?
Our wagon is near the State House.
And I'll see what I can get with the extra coin.
To business.
If I can get anything. Let's check these out. Huh.
I should return to Achilles.
Who stands in Parliament for Boston? For New York? For Virginia? No one.
Come with me.
We're headed to the customs house to toss some quips at the lobsters.
What happened?
That's what we're going to find out.
James,
follow me.
Come on. We're going to ruffle some red-backed feathers.
With me to King Street. We'll show them.
And something bad's coming up.
Down to the customs house for a spree. Come on.
Okay, here we go.
I say again, disperse! Congregating in this manner is forbidden!
We're not going anywhere, Bug!
Oi! Why did you go back to England?
No good can come of this chaos! Return to your homes, and all will be forgiven!
Never!
Not until you've answered for your crimes!
You're right, cowards!
You don't scare us!
Pointing guns and aren't armed!
We ain't afraid!
There. Is that my father?
Yes, which means trouble is sure to follow. I need you to tail his accomplice.
Alrighty.
This crowd is a powder keg. We can't allow him to light the fuse.
But
nothing. Do as I say and go.
Come on, you gosh-gutted coward! It doesn't shoot at me!
Hey, Lobster! Go ahead! Fire your little gun!
You red back from so making faces out! I just soon fight you!
Boy, you there! What's all the fuss about?
Fire at the townhouse.
Oh, no, wrong thing. Come on, game.
You there! What's all the fuss about?
Fire at the townhouse.
Okay then. Just getting a little edgy there, mate. That's what I thought. Just a mite on the edgy side. Oh hey, a Gadsden flag. Lovely bit of Americana, that. No, he does not notice me yet. There we go.
Your plot is ended.
Not quite.
Damn you! Fire!
3 days. Best time to make my leave.
I need to find Achilles.
Oh, brutal. Let's ease them of their funds. There we go. This is what we do with any of this now. Is by rooftop when at all possible. And like that.
Over here.
I've lost them. Boston's most wanted.
You're Achilles' boy. Connor, was it? I saw what happened at the townhouse. A fine mess, that.
Who are you?
Samuel Adams, at your service. Achilles asked me to get you out of Boston.
Explain.
The whole city's looking for you.
Oh yay, oh yay! A criminal stalks the streets, wanted in connection with the massacre at the townhouse.
Massacre?
Citizens are
There's only
advised
3
to call
people.
the guards if they see him. £10 to whoever brings this madman
What am I supposed to do?
You can take down these posters for a start. Return to me once you remove the others.
Quick and effective.
We can't be seen together until these posters are gone.
The old... Just maybe a couple people are. There we go. Here we are.
Ah, Connor. There you are. I'd like you to meet Cyrus.
Is he the killer?
Peace. Cyrus is on our side, or rather, for the right price, he will be.
Have you seen this man?
Watch and learn.
Oh yay, oh yay! Word has reached us that the man responsible for today's shooting may have been in disguise. A wig and makeup tin were found near the scene of the crime. Witnesses describe a middle-aged gentleman of pale complexion fleeing towards the wharves, rifle in arm.
Thank you kindly, Cyrus.
Pleasure.
Come on, then. There's still one last bit of work to do.
Where are we going?
To the printer. Where do you think all those posters came from? They're made by a machine. We need to shut it down.
Easy enough to do.
Damn it, we're too late. They've set up a checkpoint. Come on. This way.
I can go by rooftop and meet you there.
No. Better you learn about the tunnels now.
Tunnels?
The Masons have a whole network of them under the city.
All right.
They're quite useful when speed and secrecy are required.
This way.
Here we are, then.
And like that, I have vanished.
Hold on.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here.
Use your lantern to light the lamps, Connor. They'll help us find our way should we get turned around.
I wonder why they built these tunnels.
Excellent. Let us move on. Much as it pains me to say it, we must follow the rats, as they often move in the direction of an exit.
And there we go.
Well, well. You were right. I apologize for ever doubting. No wonder Achilles has taken such an interest in you. Arse. I don't suppose lockpicking is part of your repertoire?
Just a little bit. Nothing particularly overt.
Well done. The printer isn't far. Let us reconvene there.
Sneaky. And ever onwards. Must rush around. Excuse me. Pardon. Here we go.
You ask a great deal of me, Sam.
I know, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important, if it wasn't vital.
Fine. Just this once, though. In the future, such things will come at a price. Resetting the type is neither quick nor easy. To say nothing of the cost should I be discovered.
I shall not forget this kindness.
Nor I.
His work will see your last little bit of notoriety erased. Come, I'll show you how to leave now that order's been restored. So, now you've had a chance to see how it all works. Untoward actions will upset the citizens and inevitably lead to the guards being called. Depending on the severity of your transgression, they may simply search a bit before giving up and returning to their post. But should you offend them severely or repeatedly, they'll become much more aggressive in their...
That one's completely on me. Sorry.
So, now you've had a chance to see how it all works. Untoward actions will upset the citizens and inevitably lead to the guards being called. Depending on the severity of your transgression, they may simply search a bit before giving up and returning to their post. But should you offend them severely or repeatedly, they'll become much more aggressive in their pursuits. I've shown you 3 ways to turn the tide. Remove wanted posters, bribe town criers, or visit a printer to create your own propaganda.
This feels wrong. Why not just speak to someone and explain my innocence?
You can't be serious.
We counter one lie with another. Words on paper instantly taken as truth. And all of it without question.
They loose this beast. Or have you forgotten? I merely helped you tame and turn it round.
There must be another way. Something more honest.
Well, when you find it, do let me know. But until then, we sculpt with the clay we have.
My apologies. I do not mean...
Here we are. Speak with the harbor master and he'll see you home.
Thank you for everything, Sam. I promise one day to repay the favor.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Like this.
The harbor master. It's right back over here. Okay. And let's travel there. And onwards. Running. Along the path. Here we are. And we get and here we go.
Welcome back.
You left me in Boston.
The training we've done here is all well and good. But experience is a better teacher by far.
What of my father?
Into the wind, I'm afraid.
We have to find him.
And we will, after the house has been repaired.
But he's out there plotting who knows what.
And what would you do when you found him? If you found him? You're a boy with a few months of training. He's a man full grown who spent decades honing his skills. If you're going to stand a chance against the Templars, you're going to need these.
Alright. Bracers.
Go on before I change my mind.
Making my way outside. Or at least trying to.
You, sir, please, help! He's going to die!
Alright, I will help.
Who?
There's no time! Please, come!
Treetop's gonna be the best option for this, I have a feeling.
Down there! He's just passed under the bridge!
Someone! Help! Help me! Please!
Trying. else?
What this knobbend is trying to say is he's forever in your debt, sir.
Who you calling? A knob-end?
You, because you are one.
What were you doing on those logs?
One of the dangers of lumbering. We've got the camp set up a few rods off of here, as we're cutting timber. We're hoping to open a mill in the area.
There's a good place not far from the manor on the hill where I'm staying.
I like you already. We'll have a look.
Okay.
I'll miss the peace and quiet, but we can certainly use the wood.
Yep.
The manor needs a lot of work.
That and other things. Meet me at the small shack by the shoreline when you have time. There's something else you need to see.
What is it?
An asset.
Okay, duly noted.
There you are.
And on we go. Haha. Crossing point. Because speed. There we go. Continuing up and around. Fastest way at this point be right? Yes. Unless of course I'm an idiot and do that.
I found him! People say he's a myth, but I have him. A secret to be sure. Just get me a ship and a crew, and we'll find out what it was he held so dear. I met him once, that captain. He was 7 feet tall if he was an inch. I tell ya, legs like trees.
Yep. Quite the talker, that one.
Go away!
Said go away, boy! Do you not speak the King's English? Oh, I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
Restore? Restore? Pardon my manners. She's still the fastest in the Atlantic. Sure, she needs some attention. Minor things mostly, but with a little affection. Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy. The ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
A boat? She's a ship, boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor, meet me back at the manor when you've finished here.
All right.
You said it requires repairs. You able?
She does need work. A ship is a she, boy. And yes, I can refit her, but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that. How long before she is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy. And I'll raise a crew.
Back up this again. Might have found a bit of a shortcut if I'm seeing that right. And, be the same either way. Wildcat. To the back door.
There you are. I've something to show you. Come, take a look.
What is it?
A ledger. It lets us manage the homestead's dealings.
And these?
That was years ago. Before the slow fever, before the Templars, before everything collapsed. But that's all in the past. Better we focus on what's in front of us. Take up the ledger, and I'll teach you how it all works.
Okay. Into the stockpile. Send it. There we go. And in comes the lumber.
Time passed quickly after that. My days a blur of study, training, and work. What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my people would remain untroubled and free.
Let's see.
But I knew it was too soon. That to approach them now would see me killed.
Yep.
All my work would be for nothing. Patience, restraint. These proved the most difficult subjects for me. But in time, I mastered them as well. Days became months. Months became years. And as my skills and knowledge grew, so too did I.
It's a pretty strong moving river. And here we go. Treetops, fastest way to get around. And nope. And up that cliff.
If our man can fly.
What in God's name is going on around here? Please help me! You had your warning.
Effective brutality. Alright, here we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I think so. Didn't do much to me aside from a good scare. Blackguards.
What did they want with you?
My purse, which was meager, and they decided to punish me for their trouble. Silly, really. My tools and equipment were worth a king's share to the right man. In any case, I best get on my way. It's a long walk to the nearest inn. I thank you again for your kindness.
Have you no home?
Oh, well, I was a proud resident of Boston until recently, but I'm not a supporter of His Majesty, and, well, I was forced out of my woodshop and home by loyalists.
There are plenty around here who could use the services of a skilled craftsman if you were looking for somewhere to settle.
Is that right? I may look into that.
Alrighty. That will be useful. That will be most useful. Let's see what else is out here at the moment. Nothing, so we are going to set a marker at the docks. We have nothing in the way of fast travel. health because it'll regenerate quickly enough. Use that to shortcut through there. Scramble up there. I have no problem with you, Mr. Bear, or Dog, or whichever you so happen to be. Ah. Like a freezing cold swim through the Atlantic. About to enter the mechanic, so what then becomes Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Which a lot of people say is the best one, but I always prefer 2 or Brotherhood personally. Let's start the mission. Hard way. Yep.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
Best foot forward. And hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here.
She is solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale. Ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day.
That's fast.
What do you say we take her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
Hello,
where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
There we go.
Come on, lad. No time like the present.
1773.
Double time, boy. It's time you learned. Take the helm. Come on, she won't bite.
Half sail!
Ah! Your killer flies again! Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like.
Speed. 12 knots, says he.
Wind looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage. Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
Most definitely agreed.
Let's fly, full sail. We need every knot, full sail.
Avoid what I can.
Mind those other vessels. Hold your tack to keep your right of way.
And let's see the shanties. Something going 12 knots for this day and age. Well, the day and age of this would be basically akin to a modern sailing ship being able to run even 30 or 40 knots.
Cottages! We're close!
Alrighty.
We need more Drop anchor. We'll go ashore, buy our guns, and find our officers.
Alrighty.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No. Between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show. The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
Oh no.
I don't much care for your tone.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing.
Okay.
It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
That kind you don't even mess with. Not as many as she could have, but plenty enough to get her going. Here we go.
Bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
A Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Having a proper gunship always.
Looks like a
is
British
fun.
frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Okay.
Round shot for a start.
Well done, boy! Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible.
Some old powder in there.
Good! Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Let's have some fun.
Never gets old. Not bad for a spud, Captain.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet.
All right.
Now we should be getting back. The old man would like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
Onward we go.
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard.
Use your swivels on him, Captain.
Oh, wrong button.
English frigate!
Oh no.
I'll be betwaddled, another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from?
Time to brace. Keep pressing that.
Carry on, Seth. Not bad for your first voyage, eh, boy?
Yeah. Quick and effective.
Now we best be getting back, or the old man will have my guts for garters.
There we go.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
3 weeks, and not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put them on. Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yay.
Yeah? I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above?
Hey, if it works, it works.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics.
Alright.
Perfect. I've got a nice, strong signal.
And on we go. Parkour. parkour puzzles always have such a wonderful flow to them.
Oh, don't hold still. It's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean?
Language.
Fuck you.
Up we go. Continue the flow.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively taste.
Shut up, Sean.
Well, not wrong. There we go. Oh, this is gonna suck. Soon.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Yeah, not cool. Almost up.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
It's a square, it's a rectangle chute.
Now! Open your chute, now!
It's a paragliding chute. You could bring it back around if that was the case. There we go.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you've got to the counter. Oh!
Hey, if it works, it works.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
That's... I'm gonna go with Connor.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. Only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Yep.
Connor! Spare a moment.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
A Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
Kunai dart, basically.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo.
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He is called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale? This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Yep, could have, but where's the fun in that? Let's hit up one of these homestead missions. To here. There we go.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Okay. Let's do this one next. excuse me.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
Yep, I can definitely help.
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You be able to make it to the house?
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
Nope, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Understandable choice. Here we go.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Here we go. Running. Whole lot of running here. There we go. Multi-use. And like that, I have disappeared. Get up higher.
William Johnson's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased for free hunting soon. Might be we make a good haul up there.
I hear tell lumbering will be allowed to boot.
What does he want with the territory if not the game and timber? Don't know. Don't much there neither.
And like that. Apologies, my lupine friend.
Hey! Where are you, fellas? Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No! Spare me! Go! Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Go up here. Use this because trees and treetops are again one of the fastest ways to travel in this game. Whoosh. And like that.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Always go for the reasonable option. And on that wonderful note, and actually positive note, we're going to end tonight's stream. Always glad to have everyone on board for these. And for those who don't follow my social media, I am not going to be streaming tomorrow, as there are things that I will not really discuss as they involve my personal life and my life outside of streaming. That's neither here nor there. But I will be streaming at 7:30 on Sunday night, and I hope to see you there. So, thank you for joining. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the videos with your friends. Be safe in the